I'm Cloney. I play for Medfield football. I am a quarterback and a safety.
TJ Casey, running back, inside linebacker.
Sam Patry, receiver and safety, and Sully couldn't make it. He's one of my captains. He's also a receiver and a corner.
I'm looking forward to having our locker rooms back and being able to use our weight room again, which we already started using, and then just to actually be able to be whole as a team again.
Kind of building the team chemistry up.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really have a lot of activities that we could do last year due to COVID, but this year we're starting to get everything back, which is good.
I'm hoping with COVID this year, it won't be as horrible as last year. One, because we won't be wearing masks on the field. That's definitely a crucial factor. You're not going to be as winded as fast. You're not going to have to be used to wearing them under the chin strap and everything.
If something happens, hopefully nothing happens, then we're ready for it. We know what we did everything last year. So coaches know what to do. We're ready.
Obviously, a big goal is to make the playoffs, and also a big goal is to improve every game.
Also, I think we want to have an over 500 record. Well, I'd say my biggest supporter is my little brother. He's definitely never missed a football game in my life. Even in lacrosse season, he's never not been on the sidelines for me, so that's definitely mine.
My biggest supporters, well, my parents, but my true biggest supporters are my grandparents. They come to every single game. Like Cole said, I don't think they missed one game through third grade to my last season ever. So they're always there. They're always watching me, give me big hugs after the game. So I think they're my number one supporter.
Yeah, my biggest supporters are definitely my parents and my brother. I've been through, I had 3 surgeries past 3 years, and I've missed a lot of football. And they could tell it affects me, and it sucks, but they're always there to lift me up. And my brother lives in New York City, and he's always texting me about me working out this year, because it's my first off-season healthy, and he's really excited to watch me play.
Now that we're all captains, we could really kind of take over the team and lead them in the right direction, starting with running on and off the field, being there 20, 30 minutes early, and kind of getting everyone in a huddle in practice, after practice, kind of getting everyone right and getting their minds right.
Lead by example, control your attitude, control your work ethic, and just being there and showing up and communicating with all the younger guys too.
Yeah, and then we have a lot of new kids coming in, especially freshmen. I think we have 16 or something like that. And they're definitely looking up to us to see what we're doing, and so we got to just be there, ready to show them how it's done.
Every practice, you got to win the practice, because in the practice, the coaches decide if we won the practice or not. Just take it day by day, and don't look at anything in the future. Don't think of anything in the past. Be in the present. Just win today.
Going off what Sam said, everything starts in practice. You got to hustle 100%. You got to take it like it's a game. When you go 100% in practice, it's going to take it to the game.
You got to have that warrior mentality, be able to, if you're asked to do something, play a different position that you've never played before, you can't just be rolling your eyes or anything. You just got to go right into it, show them that you can do whatever they want you to do. Do whatever you can to get on the field.
So there's always 2 games that we're ready for there in the seasons. Holliston, Westwood. Westwood is one of the ones where it can't get any better than Westwood. Friday night lights with the stands, people in the crowd. It's just those 2 games are something else. It's a fight.
DS is our town rival, but I feel in football, it's that's our second rival right there. Our coaches will say it, they hate green. If we if we show up to practice on Westwood week or any week with red or green on, they'll make us run or take it off.
The upperclassmen, we've been through kind of up and down season. Last year was not the best season we had, and the year before that was a great season as a team. And we've been through so much ups and downs, and we've had so many great captains and leaders lead us when we were younger. And I feel like we can bring a lot of the stuff we learned from the past to now, because we have such a young team that they're going to need that guidance, going to need that mentorship and leadership.
I just think that our grade especially, and has just had so much experience on the field. Like, we've all been starting since our sophomore year. Now that we're seniors, we're like, wow, that was 3 years ago. We've been playing on the field since 3 years ago. So I just think that that's definitely going to help us through this season, especially like being able to set an example because we've been on the field since our sophomore year.
Some advice to give to the younger kids: always do the little things, whether it's carrying the water out to practice, bringing the pads down from the press box, running on the field, running off the field, giving your teammates a high five. It's the small things, the little things. The coaches will know, coaches will see that, and if you keep on doing that, good things will happen.
When you're a varsity athlete, you have at least one team below you that's looking up to you. And not only looking up to you on the field, or looking up to you in the classroom, they're looking up to you off the field. You got to be like a role model in a way, because high school, there's such a big age gap where we all were freshmen at one point. We all looked up to seniors at one point, and that now it's our turn to lead and be a good role model.
Yeah, and then I'd say the weight room is a crucial factor in football. And you'll hear it once you get into the 125 with Coach O. First thing he'll say is, or the first thing we did the first day of practice this year is we got tested on our weight, to see if we worked over the off season. So when you're coming in your freshman year, I just say, just get ready for the weight room.
My favorite thing about football is the Friday night lights. Walking down on the pavement right before you hit the field, take a look up at the stands, and you see every single fan there that's just packing the stands. You're looking up, they're all cheering for you. Then you run onto that field, and it's like
There's no other feeling.
There's no other feeling than that. I think you can't get any better than that in high school.
Yeah.
There's no other sport like football. I mean, you literally put your bodies on the line for your teammates and for your team. And my favorite part about it is obviously the contact. I mean, it comes with a consequence sometimes, but it's just nothing like it. I mean, it's just the ultimate team sport.
The other thing I would say is the sense of like a second family, basically. Like, you're with these kids from, what was it, August 20th till Thanksgiving. So it's like you're with them basically every day, like in school, and then once you're out of school, it's right practicing with them. Like, it's basically like you're living with them, but like not sleeping in the same house. It's a second family.
Yeah. My favorite part of being a part of a team, what I value most is brotherhood. It's everyone's there every single day. Everyone has each other's backs. The coaches have our backs. We have their backs. Everyone's one big team, and I think you can't get any better than that in football.
Yeah, especially when you're going out on the field and you look to your left, you look to your right, and you're like, I've been fighting all preseason with these kids, and we finally get to go out and like show what we have and show what we've been working for.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to sports, like this sport is like the closest thing to going to war with somebody. So it's like you have to have each other's backs, and you have to be supportive of your other teammates, because if you don't, like, doesn't matter how much talent you have, you're not gonna succeed in this game.
We're ready.
Yeah.
We're ready for the season. Come support the boys.